What is up, my sons? Welcome back to Chill Trader. My name is Richie, and before I get started, as always, I just want to say a couple things. First is obviously do not follow my trades. I'm still a beginner, and I'm still wrong a lot of the time. And it's good to do your own research. Helps you learn. Helps you ingrain that kind of information in your mind more. And also, if you have been learning anything and want to discuss it, drop them in the comments, talk about it. I would love to talk about it with you guys and help myself learn and help you guys learn. Also, I'll be posting in the description a bunch of Figuring Out the Money's videos that he posted this past couple weeks, because we are entering uncertain times with the election coming up. And it's good to know what's happening, what's going on, and he does a great job at explaining everything. So with that said, I'm going to get started. So these last three stocks are my most recent trades. I believe I talked about Dynamic Steel already in my previous video, and also maybe CNHI. But BEPC had almost 7% gain, and that was $17. And this trade broke me past the threshold of being down 3%. Now I'm only down 2.5%, so I am seeing a slow rise, a steady rise, but I can't let that get to me. Can't get cocky. I gotta keep in mind that it is risky right now to be trading for someone with my experience. So I cut my risk in half, and I am re-evaluating my strategy. Also, so with that being said, I also haven't added any new positions except for the current renewable energy stock I'm holding right now, which I bought last week, AES. Currently up about a little over 2% on that, but I need to see it grow a little more before I can sell it. So what I've been working on with Excel is this risk reward calculator. Now instead of using my calculator, I could just type it in here, my entry price, where I want to cut my losses, and it will tell me how many shares I should buy and where I should sell it, and the percent gain needed to get there. So it's really helped me visualize when looking at charts if it's really an attainable price target or if it doesn't make sense at all. So other than that, I've also been working on this list, and this is basically just sectors I've been looking at. So I went to finviz.com, I looked at their sectors and industry map and saw which stocks were performing well, which sectors and industries have been performing well the past week. And I settled on energy, specialty services, construction materials, and machinery. So regarding energy, we have seen a lot of gains the past 2 weeks or so. So a lot of these stocks are already pretty high, but we're starting to see pullbacks on some of them to old support levels. Old resistance levels. And so the green are stocks that I think have nice setups already. Yellow are stocks that need to do some work. Maybe they need to pull back a little more, or maybe they are trading at resistance and need to pull back more. I know I was looking today, a lot of these stocks were trading at resistance. They were kind of just like moving flat, but some of these were pulling back down to old resistance levels or back down to the 200 SMA line on the long-term chart. And the orange ones are stocks that need to cross the 200 SMA line, that they look like they have the momentum and the interest in them to get up there. So I'm really excited for these infrastructure stocks. I was reading earlier today that back in June, the Democrats and Republicans both came up with two different bills regarding infrastructure. The Republicans wanted to work on roads and highways, and the Democrats wanted to work on climate change. But I think they are both in agreement that they want to implement 5G. So I'm hoping that there will be some infrastructure talk going on coming up towards the election, and maybe we could see some more interest in these types of stocks. I haven't looked at any stocks that might benefit from 5G implementation, but I'm going to start looking at that tonight because I just found out about it today. And that's really it. So don't forget to drop a like if you made it all the way to the end of the video, a dislike if you didn't like it and you made it to the end, and any comments and suggestions that you think may help me improve. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.